compare what operations and what types of numbers affect inequalities. Consider that 2 is greater than 1. If we add positive 3 to both sides, we would have 2 plus 3, 5, and 1 plus 3, 4, and we still have that 5 is greater than 4. Since we know that 2 is greater than 1, if we add negative 3 to both sides, we would have 2 plus negative 3 is negative 1. 1 plus negative 3 is negative 2. And in fact, I would rather have only $1 that I owed than $2. So negative 1 is greater than negative 2. If we take this statement again, 2 is greater than 1, and we multiply by 3, how would that affect things? So if we multiply this side by 3, we get 6. We multiply this side by 3, we get 3. And we can see that 6 is still greater than 3. So it appears that nothing changes with inequalities, just like equations. You can add and subtract the same amount to both sides, multiply, and it doesn't change things. But actually it does. If when you multiply, you're multiplying by a negative, it will change things drastically. So let's multiply both sides by a negative 3. Negative 3 times a positive 2 is negative 6. Negative 3 times a positive 1 is negative 3. And now we have that negative 6 is in fact less than negative 3. So this inequality now points in the opposite direction. It started by saying that 2 was greater than 1, and after multiplying by this negative 3, it now says that negative 6 is less than negative 3. So anytime you multiply, or if you're in the habit of doing it, if you divide by a negative number, the inequality will point in the other direction.